Hi Pisces, welcome to my page, The Right Guidance. My name is Lisa and I'm here to bring in your first week of the new year reading. So today is December 31st, so happy new year to you. I wish you all the best, health, wealth, happiness, your destiny. For those of you who are new to my page, welcome. I'm so happy your guides brought you to my page for your guidance this week. So I'm going to work with two decks. For any general information, your angels and guides can use the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And for anything to do with your love life, oh my God, I don't want to start it with that card. Anything to do with your love life, we're going to use my handy dandy love pack, my favorite tarot deck, and my oldest one. It's 20-something years old. So I'm going to position the camera downwards and knock and put fresh energy into the deck and ask for Pisces angels and guides to please step forward to be in direct communication with my angels and guides, so that way together we can bring you clear and accurate information and guidance for your first week of 2020. So December 31st, please, to January the 7th, guides 2020. What does the sign of Pisces and all these beautiful viewers need to know regarding, okay, I don't think so though, regarding their love life? Try to be more on camera here. Okay. And I am in love with communication. So if you want to let me know how the reading resonated with you, I'd appreciate the communication. I'd like to get to know you guys. You can tell me where you're from and how it resonated with you. So lots and lots, see, of relationship stuff. And then let's see for the general tarot, please, for Pisces. Hello. Let's not do that. For the sign of Pisces, please, clear and accurate guidance. Actually, yes. Clear and accurate guidance, please, for Pisces for December 31st to January the 7th, 2020, please. Isn't that going to be cool to say, guys? It's 2020. I love the Barbara Walters memes. They're pretty funny. I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. Oh my goodness, you guys have a lot of messages. The readings are going a lot longer than usual, so they're taking forever for me to export and upload. All right, so we're going to talk about your general guidance first, and then we'll do relationship stuff at the end. And of course, relationship cards can still come through from the traditional tarot. We'll see how everything connects, and we'll puzzle piece this all together for you, okay, Pisces? So your first card is the Queen of Fire, and that could also find this message coming through in connection with a fire sign. It doesn't have to be a fire sign female, because I don't do sex as male or female. There's no point. But this is an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius possible connection. But this is the stretch your wings and fly card. This is, you know, very important. This is such an important week of the year, right? Because this is when we do our goal setting and really, you know, what is it we want to experience in this 2020? Okay, and this is the stretch your wings and fly. This is also the card telling you, listen, you can have anything you set your mind to. So it's like, don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate the power of hard work. When you set your goals and you stick to them and you give yourself a timeline, the manifestation power is just going to be off the charts for you. They want you to be confident. They want you, yeah, they want you to light a fire basically under your ass. So you can do that on your own. If you need help, you hire the right people, job coach, life coach, career coach, whatever it is you need to help you with that manifestation. So many signs got this card, and it's not a surprise because it's typical of the start of the year. When we set our goals and we figure out, like, do we need more study? Do we need some additional courses? What do I need for that promotion? What do I need to know to start an entrepreneurial startup or a side hustle? This is the Eight of Earth, and this could come from and be in connection with an earth sign and Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. And, you know, this is about, you know, your skilled work is going to be rewarded. So this could be an upcoming promotion that you weren't even expecting. So when you're stretching your wings and flying, it could be putting your name in the hat for promotion. This could be you know, revamping the resume, perhaps with the help of a job coach who's really great at, or there's a lot of people you can hire that do great resumes. But this is you perhaps even like fixing up that resume and giving it to a headhunter and saying, yeah, I'm just going to trust the universe. If an opportunity comes in, then great. But this is usually a going back to school card, a new area of study, taking on additional knowledge. This could be in the form of night classes. This could be online education. This is just you wanting this. Okay. So it could be, a goal that you maybe had for 2019 that you put off, that you're like, no, like they want you to dot your I's and cross your T's. They don't want you dicking around. Okay. A message from the Emperor here for you. Major Arcana. This is also the card of Aries, which is, you got the Queen of Fire, which is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And then you've got the Emperor. Now, this is the energy that your guides want you to take on. Now, the Emperor is organized. The Emperor has logic. But most importantly, the Emperor has discipline. Okay? So when you're setting your goals, they want you to have logic about what your goals are. So very logical in your timeline and expectations. They want you to be disciplined to follow through with it, and they want you to stay organized. And this is also the possibility of that promotion being a leadership role for you. So perhaps managerial, taking on that leader, perhaps being, the head honcho in charge, the chief, whatever you want to call yourself. So this is really, 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 I heard someone's guide say, like, they want you to take yourself very seriously. You'll hear in a lot of the readings, for those of you who are cross watchers and watching for your partner, I want you guys to really make sure that in the month of January, you make yourself number one. And if that means that you've got to disconnect a couple nights a week after work, or you've got to take one of those weekend days to lock yourself away, or go into the quiet room in the libraries where you could just shut off and do your studies if you're doing online studies, or to do your homework, or to do your reading, or to just step away, even in a Starbucks with your headphones on, and just like not go on your social media and just concentrate on the task at hand. Okay. This is you making yourself a commitment, you staying organized, but you staying committed to you. Okay, which is what that Emperor card was all about, right? Nice. So this is the new career opportunity card. This is the Six of Earth. Again, could have to do with an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Now, the really great thing is that you get to control see how there's the scales here? You get to control what has your energy. And this is where that organization, that logic, that balance, and everything comes in from the message previous of the Emperor. Here in this card, it's about being very, very focused on what has your energy. But this is the new career card. This is also opportunities. This is the gifts of money and time that you're giving yourself, the time, the gift of time, the gift of education, the gift of giving yourself the tools you need to be promoted, right? And that is a commitment to oneself. This is also going to bring in the opportunity for more money. So for those of you who, are like, I need to bring in more money because the cost of living, I know here in, Canada, like Christ, it's off the charts how expensive it is compared to America. But you might need more money, and, this will bring in the gifts of being promoted and being offered a higher level of income, right? So if where you are, the cost of living's gone up, or just that you want to obtain more, you want a bigger house, or maybe you want to be able to purchase a house, that you need to bring in more income. So this is you setting the goal on, like, what do I need to get that promotion? What do I need to become manager? Or what do I need in my entrepreneurial business or my side hustle? What do I need to do to bring that in? I need courses. I need to focus. I need me time. I need dedication time. You got it. You're in charge, right? Don't let anything stand in your way, right? Wonderful. Now, for those of you who read tarot, this is not how I read this card, because I channel in my messages, and this is how I've connected with this particular deck, the Five of Earth. Again, you got a lot of earth sign around you. But the beautiful thing with this card, see how there's a temple and it's out in nature? How I've always seen this card ever since I bonded with this deck is that the temple is you. Your inner temple is your quiet time. It's your meditation time. This is when you are going to connect with yourself on what it is you want going forward. Okay. You can work with someone like me who is a life path reader. You can work on your own through meditation time. You can also find for those of you who are runners, it's kind of like a trance-like state. You can put on maybe some meditation music instead of something that's got verbal communication while you're running, or when you're driving, same thing. Is to be very aware and ask your angels and guides to please bring in that communication from your higher self, and that you want to access information, that you want signs to come in when you are giving yourself that inner temple time, when that's meditation. 15 minutes in the morning, guys, or 15 minutes before bed. Don't lie down because you'll fall asleep, but stay really in tune and say to your angels and guides, like, I'm going to give myself 15 minutes every day, and it's try to make it the same time so it just becomes routine for when your guides know to connect with you, so that they can bring in this information. And you might get it on the radio, you might get it through song lyric, you might get it through a billboard, you might get a commercial, overheard conversation, yada yada. All right. Okay. I forget who else got this card. Unfortunately, when I'm channeling, I don't remember a whole lot. Sometimes I have to go back if someone's asked me a question about the reading or they want to tell me what they resonate with. I have to watch the video because I'm kind of in a trance-like state right now. So the 5 of air, and an air sign is a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius person, and it might have nothing to do with that. But you could be making an unwise choice with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius person. Okay, so just to be aware. This is the unwise choice card. And this is also for you to be very, very mindful of what has your time and your attention, who you're spending time with, what you're talking about. If you're gossiping, unwise choice, bad karma, right? Leading someone on that you're not that interested in, bad karma, unwise choice, right? Spending time on Netflix instead of on your goals, unwise choice, right? So think about you having like Big Brother watching everything you're doing and going, what you doing? You know, you said you wanted to go for a run and you're not going for a run, or you said you wanted to go to the gym and you're not now. So you have to stay committed to what's important to you. And sometimes working with a planner, like if I could show you my planner, I have every day assigned. I know what I'm eating. I know when I'm working out. I know when I'm doing these videos. I have laid it out. Being a single parent, I'm like, this is when laundry's getting done. And when you can check that off and you're like, check, 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 you're staying on top of your goals. You're showing the universe and your angels and guides that you're sticking true to your plans, and more doors of opportunity are going to open. Don't allow yourself to succumb to unwise choices or distractions that are taking you off your plan. Let's move on. Magician card. The Master Manifester. You're ready for the opportunities at hand. You need to put in hard work. Okay? Just like the rest of us. If you want those goals to come true, you have to be a Master Manifester. Okay? And that means, like I said, just getting really clear, scheduling, organizing yourself, like the Emperor card, scheduling for success, organizing for success, and being disciplined in the name of yourself. Being number one has to be, okay? So you have the ability to manifest everything. This is a magical time for you. You know, your guides are like, here, this is coming through me because I am an ass kicker. I am that person. I am that life coach. I went to school so I could have the tools to piggyback off my abilities to be able to see your life path. So you need to have someone with their foot up your ass, then hire someone. It's our pleasure to do that for you. You got another Earth card, and this is a really great card that kind of piggybacks off the other 2 Earth cards. So you got the 5 and the 8, and now the Page of Earth. Again, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, the nice thing about this is, again, something scholarly. This is you. This is good news about your finances too. For those of you, again, when I piggybacked off, like either you need more money or you have goals that, you know, you already want to use this, you know, future money for. This is good news about finances. This is you wanting to do something more challenging. So this new area of study or whatever new information or new goals you're setting is going to be fresh challenges for you to use your creative abilities. But this is something new. This is something, you know, a little away from the ordinary for you. So this new endeavor looks super exciting. And the only way you're going to access that is, you know, by having that you time, that meditation time to download the information from your guides, to work with someone like me in your area, or to work with me if you want to. But this is, you know, you being able to access some new creative endeavor or a new way to piggyback off what you do, but it's just going to tweak it. It's going to make it more exciting for you, more creative. Okay. So those are your tarot cards. Let's get into the relationship side. Okay. And see what's happening in your love life. Okay. Some of you, of course, not all of you, are feeling unwanted, feeling lonely, thinking others are, those of you who are single, maybe you're thinking everyone else is partnered up. Here's the thing, with the holidays, it's a tough time to be single. I mean, I'm single, I get it. It's sometimes a really hard time to be alone. I don't think of it that way. I just keep myself busy on what's important to me. And, you know, when the right time for that person to show up, it's going to show up. Okay. So what can you do to make the most of your time? Those of you who are kind of feeling the way I just mentioned, right? Also, those of you who are partnered that are feeling very lonely and not connecting with your partner, it's up to you to make that effort. It's up to you to make your relationship that priority and to water that garden. Okay? We don't want you living in a drought. Jesus Christ. All right, we have the card of deception. So this is gonna resonate with some of you. There was a couple other signs that got similar messages. That, like, 2 other signs got betrayal, which is very similar to being deceived. So just again, you got the card of the unwise choice as well. Okay, so you could be making an unwise choice by, deceiving someone, or someone is deceiving you. So be very aware of who you might be dating or who you are telling your business to. This could even just be in friendship, that someone is deceiving you and someone is appearing to be trustworthy, but they are not. This is also could be an absolute reverse message. This could be that you are deceiving someone, and that's an unwise choice, and your guides are like, no, behave yourself. And you don't want something coming back at you. Like, karma's a real deal. Right? Let's go for something positive. Okay, apparently not quite yet. We have the card of rules. Now, don't stop the video because you're like, listen full all the way through, because your guides brought you here for a reason. Okay, here's the thing with this card. It says rules. Okay, when we find ourselves in partnership sometimes, or when we can look back to a relationship that didn't do well, maybe we had some serious expectations, or maybe we were trying to enforce certain things with our partner, and we were putting a lot of pressure, and we were trying to dictate what was going to happen, or how we were going to spend our time, or what we were going to do. And the thing is, nobody wants to be involved with a dictator. Nobody wants to be involved with someone who is the control freak and, doesn't want to set some time up for enjoying their life. And that could leave a partner feeling like this, very unwanted, because maybe they don't feel like they're good enough and they can't meet your requirements. Okay, you could be involved with a partner who's throwing all kinds of rules and stuff at you, and you're feeling like they don't want me just for who I am, and they're trying to make me feel like I'm not enough. So this is just asking you, your guides would position you to just have honest communication. Okay, perhaps you've left a relationship that had so many rules and obligations, and you just felt like they're just trying to control me, and you've left that situation. Well, that would be a good thing too, right? So however that resonated, you figured out. The card of fantasy has someone thinking the grass might be greener, but this could also mean someone fantasizes about the relationship they want. If you're partnered and, your relationship isn't going very well, it is about having some real honest heart-to-heart time with that partner and saying, like, I liked it when we were like this, or I want to have more adventures together, or we don't have sex anymore. We need to, create that space for each other. We need to, have dates again, and we need to bond again. And, it's very important that you're constantly nurturing the relationship. Everyone can get comfortable and complacent, at times. And it's very important for you to not think that, one day, I can have that maybe with someone else. You got to water your own garden, right? And you got to put every effort in. And for those of you who are single, who have this fantasy about someone else, you did. I think some of you might be even waiting on someone's decision for you, but you got the card of deception. And I would worry about that. I would worry about you waiting for someone who doesn't have good intentions towards you, because you got the unwise choice, and review everyone's motives. So I don't know that someone has really great motives, and I don't want you holding yourself back for someone. I mean, you're just going to have to put faith in, but put yourself back out there in the dating world and just trust that whatever's for your highest and best good. But don't sit there feeling unwanted and feeling alone because you're waiting for someone to choose you. Don't do that. You're better than that. Okay? We still have 4 more cards. Okay, we got the card of enjoyment, and this is a card of having adventures with the people you care about, not just, your love interest. For those of you who have a love interest, wonderful. So get out and have adventures, and get out in nature and enjoy yourselves, and commit to being a couple, and commit to going out with your friends and leaving kids behind for those of you who are parents, and, really just be you, and just, you got to grab life by the balls. you know, and you got to get out there. You can use, you know, just like being what do they call it? Being a tourist in your own city, in your own town is exciting too. And you can experience that, you know, the app Groupon, they have so many cool different experiences and they don't cost a lot. And you don't even know sometimes these cool tours or these wine tours or these things even exist without seeing these different things on the app. And they make it really super affordable. So these are things you can do to find enjoyment that are cost effective for those of you who need something more cost effective. Okay. We also got the card of you are going to be irresistible. So I think this has a lot to do with, let me just touch on my single people. Okay. I think for those of you who have been in waiting, because I do really feel that you could have been deceived. I think some of you are being deceived because someone doesn't have good intentions towards you and you keep fantasizing about them and hoping that they choose you or hoping and you're waiting for them to make the decision. No. If you put yourself back out there, look how many suitors could be coming after you. This is a card of irresistibility. Okay. Putting yourself back out there, freshening up a dating profile, get your friends to take pictures of you where you're it's not like, I'm not posing on Snapchat with filters. Be authentic, who you look like, how you look like now. And put on some great colors and have your friends help you with your dating profile and making you sound exactly who you are and sound fun. And you could, this is the card of having many, many potential suitors coming at you. Oh yeah, Pisces. Now, this is also for those of you who find yourself partnered up. Okay. When I get this card, if I'm reading someone who's in a partnership, this indication would be, listen, we all want to look at ourselves in the mirror and feel like we're beautiful or handsome, and we want to feel really good about ourselves. When we do, we walk with a different pep in our step. We stand up straight, we look at people in the eye, and more people take notice. And this is the more people will take notice card. And when we're partners, it's not that we want to make our partner jealous. It's just we want to look good for ourselves. We want to look good for our partner. We want our partner to look good for us. And perhaps this is the message of, like, you and your partner, maybe go shopping, maybe go for a small makeover, do something to make yourselves feel good. Maybe you've lost weight, maybe you've gained weight, you need a new wardrobe. You need to just fit the body you have, make yourself feel beautiful and handsome and great. And that way you feel irresistible. So that the two of you, when you walk in a room together, you're looking at each other going, damn, that guy's mine or that girl is mine. You know, you just feel like really blessed. And, you know, other people take notice of your energy because you guys feel really good about yourself. So this is about upping your self-confidence factor. Okay. The other two cards, because I've already flipped them over and I don't normally do that, but because I knew there was more coming because, you know, the guides, I have like 3 or 4 guys that can talk at once, and I don't know why I can hear all these conversations at once, but I have this ability. The thing is that for the people who are on wait and are waiting to be chosen and all these other things, the one that could be betraying is trying to fool you. This is the card of disillusionment. They're trying to pretend there's something they're not. They're trying to say, like, you know, I just need some time. You could be hearing that. I just, you know, maybe when my kids are older, or I'm trying to figure out, or they're blaming the ex-wife or the ex-husband, or they're blaming the husband or the wife, or, you know, the person is not what they seem. Again, there is a deception. You are fantasizing that, you know, what the relationship is going to look like when you get them. And remember, you got the unwise choice card from the General Tarot, because the last card with the situation is heartbreak. Okay. They really don't want to be the person who brings in these messages, but I have to do as I'm told by your guides, because if you're holding yourself back, this is your wake up call. This is your awareness piece that you are starting a fresh new year, my friend. And it's really, really important that you are not wasting time waiting for someone to choose you. You choose you. You love you. You take good care of you. You put yourself back out there. Go give yourself a little mini makeover if you feel you need to do that. And just trust the universe and trust that when you hold yourself in high regard and you know that you're good enough as you are and you're not waiting for someone else's approval, you will attract better things, better people, better opportunities. So work on that self-esteem. Work with someone if you need to, but check yourself out of that situation and cut your ties. And it's time for you to move on, because you're going to get hurt. And it's better for you to make the wise choice for yourself to step out and disconnect from this. So if that resonated with you, you can leave a comment down below. In the description box is my email. So if you want to just vent it out to me, that's fine. I'm happy to read it and respond if I get any information for you. Okay. So let me just go back to a positive note. Happy, happy, happy new year to you. I wish you all the best in 2020. Like the video if it resonated with you. Leave a comment and a subscribe if you enjoyed how your guides brought you to me. It's my honor. All the best to you.